Hello. Hey guys, this is Future Editing Jay, and I want to be clear here. I am in 18. I've been adopted. So when I critique 18, I'm critiquing us, not you. But I'm approaching this situation from a Western perspective of a musician who's toured around the world, toured Europe, never even got to Asia or anything, but like toured in other countries and had to learn their customs. If you're interested in that perspective of someone who's landed and had adversity, please welcome. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to be sarcastic. That's just who I am. I'm from Massachusetts. I will mock us for doing things. And I hopefully you see it that way and you don't see it as me looking down on you. It is a Western perspective, and I'm going to tell you straight, I don't glaze anybody. So it doesn't matter to me what side SB19 or Justin or any of these people are on an argument. I assess an argument like a judge should. And that's how I think we really should be doing it in life. But you know what? I make an extra effort to try to be objective as humanly possible. So this is not going to be one of those, I hate the airport employee. I'm trying to understand the airport employee. And we do. And he's at fault. But I've got critiques for 18. And I have some lessons learned for SB19 if they're going to continue to tour in the United States. So if you're into hearing that, cool. If you're not, I get it. Wait for the next video. We're only doing basically this scandal this time because I dive into it and I really look at it. So if you're into that, watch the first part of the vlog with us, and if not, you can watch the later parts of the vlog that won't have any of the scandal or my Western attitudes on it. And I think I do bring an interesting perspective since I am from the West. I am from a genre that's maybe not this, but I have also toured internationally. So maybe I can help you guys understand what is happening, at least from a Western perspective. It's a really long way of saying, like, if you're going to yell at me in the comments, at least just be accurate. Don't tell me I hate SB19 or I hate the boys. It's just lazy. I clearly don't. I admire the hell out of them. I'm going to call a spade a spade. That's why you come to this channel. If it's not, find a new channel. There are hundreds of reactors glazing these guys. Everything is perfect. Not me. Not ever going to be me. Find a new channel. Let's continue. I hope you like it, or you learn something, or you see a different perspective. Magandang gabi, salamat sa panonood. Ako ang inyong host, JFragment, ex-touring metal musician from Who Really Cares, and we are discovering Filipino culture through its music, film, documentaries, and vlogs. I really like following these guys. They're admirable people, which is nice, and it's hard to find, and their work ethic's great, and they're super fun. So it'll be neat to see what they went through for the Lollapalooza show. I like these vlogs quite a bit. They just got the English subtitles up, so we are good to go.
Bakit ka nagpa-vlog agad?
Sabi.
Vlog din kita.
Hi, Chet. May camera. Pa? Yes, pa.
Okay din tayo. Fun din siya gamitin.
We are about to board. I'm reading Incredibly Bright Creatures.
Is that like a really small Kindle?
Pinanood ko yung movie kagabi. So, nababasahin ko
I want a really small Kindle. That looks like a really great thing to travel with, especially on planes.
Sa book. Sa book na sa lunch table si Marcelo's. Pero pero sa movie, nasa ilalim siya ng computer na nakabuo sa wires. So, sa book, napagkamalan siyang sweater. Pero next to a trash bin pa rin. Yung Josh Cullen ko ay isang overpacker. Yes. So, palibring headsets. Mas mayaman si Josh, 3K siya. 300 lang yung akin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck. My name is Manny Fernandez in Los Angeles, PR102.
I wonder who they're flying on.
Our first officer, MR.
Oh, they look like they got business class. That's nice.
And our cabin is led by our flight purser, Dan Nepio.
I'm sleepy na kasi it's bedtime.
Our flight time
Legit
to Los
for
Angeles
like
will take us
2 days,
13
for the
hours
past 2
and 13
days. Mga
minutes.
10 nakahiga na.
And we expect to fly.
So, what happened
They probably landed in Chicago.
while we are waiting for
O'Hare?
luggages? So may mga nakakilala, like some people, very few, I think tatlo. One is
See, I was hoping this for them, that they wouldn't get recognized a lot and they could just be, I say kids, they're 30-year-olds, but they can just be people. I thought that might be a nice break for them, because in Asia, they're probably pretty recognizable.
I think flight. Tapos, 2 is worker here. They're all Filipino.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Siyempre, as manager atelier, lumapit siya bigla, hala, ano, baka nagkakagulo or ano man, diba? So, pinasa natin, wait lang po, ganyan. Bawal po magpa-picture. As usual, managers. Kahapos, amo kasi cool.
Yeah, like, she can't tell those people not to take their picture. They are in a public area. The facility can tell people not to take pictures. They won't, because everyone takes pictures in an airport. But she certainly cannot tell those people on American soil that they can't take pictures of these people. They absolutely can. They can record them. They can mock them up to a point, all before breaking any laws. And they might be asked to leave the airport. That's possible. You break the rules at the airport and still not break any laws. But that's interesting that the manager walks up to these people. Like, I get it. They're just trying to have their vacation, and it's not like they chose for her to do that. But that's interesting that she feels she has that right to say to those people. Interesting. I'm not the kind of person that takes pictures of celebrities or would go up to one. That is 100% not me. If I saw one, I would give them their time and space. Same with weirdo influencers when they have to film, like thirst trap girls. When I try not to look and stare because they're already feeling awkward enough. Like, they're doing their job. Just let them do, you know what I mean? Like, just let them do their thing. You don't have to make it harder on everybody. And it's the same with these guys. Just let them do their job. If they're looking at you and they smile, maybe that's the invitation to get a picture. That's just me, but it's a very reserved fandom, even for here in the West. I'm just not a fan kind of guy. But I do admire them. I think they're great.
As usual, managers. Kahapos, amo kasi kuya. Sabi, ang dami sinabi, may katrabaho siya dito. Tapos, ang lakas ng boses.
Yeah?
Sabi niya,
if you try to infringe on people's rights here, they're gonna yell and scream.
like, hello managers, pipigilan nila magpa-picture at pagkakos ng promotion and all. Yung pinaparinig niya sa buong area.
Yeah?
Sabi niya, buti pa daw sila Gary V.
Wow.
Ano daw, ganyan.
Oh, so he felt rejected. And then he was like, how are you guys going to play Rockstar when Gary V's cool enough to take a picture? Which is fair. It's fair. But it is also fair being the rock star and just wanting to be left alone. Like, it's their job to make music. It's their job to dance. And yeah, because they're famous, it is their job to interact with fans. But you don't have to do it all the time, right? Which sucks for that one fan. Which sucks for this guy who got rejected and started making a scene, right? Because that's what happened. His feelings got hurt. It sucks. That's why I don't wish fame on anybody. This sucks. You're going to be stuck in this horrible little rock and a hard place your entire life until you're not famous again. And you'll probably, while you're famous, you'll complain about it in your own head, probably. I would imagine I'd be complaining in my own head. Even though you're grateful, you're still like, God, can I just go out and get an ice cream? I don't know, man. I'm conflicted. I'm just saying, like, I try to see all sides of an argument, regardless of where the people I like are in the argument. That's called being objective. We should all give it a shot.
Yung pinaparinig niya sa buong area, ang lakas. Sabi niya, buti pa daw sila Gary V, sila ano daw, ganyan. Di pa daw kami sikat. Di na
See,
nakapapicture.
yeah, exactly. Dude, you can't win. You're like, fucking rock star. Yeah, he can't win. And that's going to ruin his day, which sucks. Because it shouldn't, right? He's got a gajillion fans. This should not ruin his day. It will ruin your day. F fame. F being famous. I'd rather be in one of those weirdo metal bands that wear the masks. So when you put on the mask, you can get all the adoration you feel like. And then when you're done, you take off the mask and you're just the weirdo sitting by a bench nobody cares about. That is the way to be famous.
Hindi na namin din na siya kinausap ng manager niya, siya pinansin. Kasi wala sa hulog. Naghihintay lang kami luggage.
People in America are going to speak their mind though, even if they're Filipino.
Anong gagawin ng manager? I-check ano nangyayari, bakit nilapitan. Or, siyempre, gets niya, nagpapapicture. Siyempre, pipigilan mo kasi hindi yung titigil. Or, baka mag-cause ng commotion, curious sa ibang tao.
Bro, but the only people that knew who you were on a plane from the Philippines. So it's not gonna cause a Beatles-like commotion at O'Hare Airport. I love them. They're very big in Asia, but there's no way in the US that 3 Filipinos asking for a picture are going to cause a commotion. Like that's an overreaction on your manager's part. And she overstepped her boundaries. She can't say that to people on American soil. You can't. That is not a thing. You don't get to tell them when they can take pictures because you're the manager of this band. Like, they should have flown private. Like, if you're that much of a rock star where you can't interact with your fandom at the airport, then you fly private. That's what rock stars do. They don't fly business class on a regular plane with everyone else, right? So there are choices to be made. You guys flew business class from the Philippines. There's going to be Filipinos in the plane that know you. When you land, they may ask for pictures. I think your manager was out of pocket. Come at me in the comments. I'm telling you how the West works. You can tell me all you want about how it works in the Filipino, but when you land here, all of that was out of pocket. She should not have been doing that. And that dude lost it because he felt rejected, but he's also calling you out. He's calling you out.
Eagle. Or, baka mag-cause ng commotion, curious sa ibang tao, magpapapicture na rin. Tapos
That's a bit of a stretch, dude.
Nagpaparinig siya kung ano-ano
But it is going to ruin his day, which sucks. Yeah.
Like, it's so disrespectful. Maayos naman siya.
He doesn't see that his manager was being disrespectful. Which isn't that how all disrespect work? It's cultural differences. Like, she's out of pocket in my eyes. Like, I'm like, wow, look at these rock stars. That's the impression I would get as an American hearing this story. You guys are hearing the story and you're like, wow, that sucks. If they really like the boys, they should give them their privacy and all this stuff. Yeah, sure. Like, completely agree with that as well. But she can't tell those people what to do. And I think they're upset because it's just a cultural difference.
Sa LA.
Oh, they landed in LA first? Okay.
I don't know what to expect, but we're gonna do our best at Lollapalooza. But we have to stop here. Hello! Hello, Bo!
Hey, people do know! Who do you know?
Oh, thank you so
Hey!
much! Thank you!
Hey, that was like 10 people.
So, hello!
Okay, I take all that back. You figured out when they were coming in on their plane and you showed up at the airport. There is no way that many people just at the LA airport know who that is and start yelling, "Welcome back, SB19." No way.
Hello, guys! Thank you so much for coming. Bye-bye. Oh, you want me to say that? Oh, no. I have so many things to bring.
No, don't give them, guys, don't give them shit. Like, they're trying to get to an airport. You know all the stuff that if you guys care about them, have some empathy for the actual, he's carrying his stuff through the airport. Like, you do that, right? You're in an airport. You know how this, I don't know. I'm totally annoyed right now that you guys figured out when they flew in to actually, yeah, I don't like that.
Oh, no. I have so many things to bring.
Stop giving him stuff. Because now he has to throw it away like an asshole.
Porters. Yung mga 18.
That's not a nice thing to do to somebody.
Anyway, stop by here sa
I get your
LA
intent
first
is good.
because we're gonna do some promotional activities.
Can we have
before
some
go
common
fly to
sense,
Chicago.
please?
So, Ayun, thank you guys so much for all your support. And by the time this vlog is ano na,
They can't get
online
through
na.
the LA airport.
So malaman na.
It cannot be this crazy in Chicago.
Malaman nyo na. We're so grateful sa lahat ng support nyo. And andito na kami ngayon sa we were able to do Lollapalooza because of you guys. So because of all your efforts, marami pa tayong pwedeng
God, he seems
marami pa
exhausted.
mangyayari in the future. So galingan pa natin. Let's go! Bye-bye!
You can see how he's swallowing some of that negative event, and he's just like pushing through it, saying all the good stuff. I mean, he believes it, but like you can tell he's not super happy. Like they seem overwhelmed by it all, which is fair. It sucks. Hey, we landed in Germany. We loaded our stuff up. We hopped in a record label's car, and we were in an automobile accident on the Autobahn at like 110 kilometers an hour, completely totaled. Guitarist in the hospital within like 3 hours of landing. So I know how it feels to land on tour and then have something bad happen, and it's really hard to find your mojo after that. So I get that it's ruining their day, but it's a misunderstanding, and you guys really shouldn't be following them to airports. Like, that's not cool.
So, thank you so much po sa mga binigay niyo po. And salamat sa pagsalubong. Alam ko gabi na, but you guys really still manage. And sila.
Hey yo! So, nandito na kami sa hotel and story time regarding...
Like, where do you guys draw the line? Would you be at their hotel? Get that picture and say hello? Like, I guess I don't know where the line is, and to me, it seems like it's being crossed. But again, I don't understand Asian fandoms at all. This is just my old white guy perspective on it. So leave all the hate comments you want. Blah, blah, blah. I don't understand. Of course I don't understand. That's what the whole channel's about. I'm trying to understand. But I'm trying to see things objectively from all sides, regardless of wherever SB19 fits, where you guys fit, where my community and subscribers fit. Like, I have to see things objectively. That's what the channel's about.
Kinikwento ko kanina. Mali kasing kinuwento ko kanina. Like, not technically mali, but nakausap ko si Ate Lea. So, what happened actually is, kanina sa airport, so naghihintay kami ng mga luggage. Tapos, so naka-standby kami waiting for the luggage. So, may lumapit na old lady. Tapos, sabi, nakapagpa-picture na yun. Nagpa-picture na yun kay Stel, nagpa-picture na ganyan. Nakapag-picture si ate. So, parang, kasi naka-standby kami, nakatapat, parang si nanay, nakatapat pa rin yung cellphone. Parang binibidyoan kami or binipicturean, I don't know. So, nilapitan na ng manager namin. Kasi, syempre, uncomfy naman
You can't do that.
Standby.
You're in America.
Gets ba?
You're gonna get filmed.
Parang yung space naman.
Yes.
I mean, it's public, pero nasa...
Which means anyone can film you.
Nasa kami waiting ng mga luggage. Parang ang hirap kumilos, diba? So yun, hindi naman yun. Wala naman sinabi si Stel, walang sinabi kahit sino. Walang nagsalita or what. Siyempre, as manager, lapit siya.
This is the privacy you have traded, Justin, and the rest of SB19 and 18. This is what you traded. You have a different job now. You're not a regular person, and you're not going to be treated that way. It's hard to hear. But you chose this, and you're continuing to choose this. And when you choose this, there are different consequences for you. You are going to be filmed in public. You're probably going to be mocked in public. Harassed even. Until the point that breaks the law, that's just your job now. Literally. I can't control the people in the comments. You can ban really offensive people, sure. But like, I'm putting myself out there and I'm going to expect criticism. You're literally in public. He's in a public space. Like, you can't control the people around you. They're going to film you. If they get within your personal space and you feel threatened, completely different story. But they can stand. There can be 1,000 people that form a circle around SB19 and walk slowly filming them, giving them 50 feet. And that's perfectly legal here. So you guys have to understand the rules of the places that you're going to visit, just like I have to as a dumb American foreigner, which I always label myself, because I am always learning new cultural things in Dubai or Germany or the Philippines, or I'm like, oh, that's how this works. I was getting so offended, right? So wherever you go, you got to kind of know the rules, because right now, what we're complaining about just doesn't make sense. It's just a misunderstanding.
Walang nagsalita or what. Siyempre, as manager, lapit siya, para sabi ni Ate Lea, ay okay lang po ba, mamaya na lang po pagka-settle.
You can ask them that.
Meaning pagka-settle, pag nakuha na lahat ng luggage, before we
But there
go,
are consequences.
With nanay. Tapos parang, okay, sabi ni nanay, ganyan.
Cool.
Tapos medyo magkakaiwa-hiwalay din kami. So after nun, umalis na si nanay kay Stel, lumipat naman siya sa akin, sabi, pag-picture ako. Sabi ko, sige po.
Which she's perfectly allowed to do.
Hintay. So, nung pa-picture, nagulat nga ako kay nanay kasi pinicturean niya lang ako talaga dyan. Hindi siya nagpa-picture na gano'n.
She's old.
Pero tsaka siya nagpa-picture ng selfie. Tapos nung umalis si nanay, may lumapit na nagtatrabaho sa airport.
Now we're talking.
Parang narinig niya ata na sabi ni Ate Lea, mamaya na, later na lang po magpa-picture, ganyan. Kasi nakapagpa-picture naman na si nanay. So, narinig ni Kuya na nagtatrabaho sa airport. I think nagtutulong siya sa mga luggages or what. Sabi niya, tinanong si Ate Lea, sabi niya, anong pangalan mo? So, si Ate. Tapos sabi, suplada ka.
Dude, you're gonna get called out in America if you start playing Rockstar, which I get what they were doing and they weren't pretending to be, but you can't do that here. Like, it's everyone's right to take your picture. It's not their right to get a selfie. It's not their right to walk up and just go, I mean, it kind of is. They would have to do that a couple times for it to break the law. So they can take a picture in your face, which sucks, but they can. They can't do a selfie. Like, you could say, get away from me. Like, this is, like, you touch me again, I'm calling the cops. And then that is literally battery. So, yeah, this is interesting. You guys are going to absolutely side with him and lose your minds. But remember, I'm being objective here. This is how it works here.
Tapos sabi, suplada ka.
Guy just called him out.
Tapos parang,
maybe Ate Lea wasn't very friendly. Maybe.
Ng manager namin.
If that guy spoke up, he probably didn't feel like she was being friendly.
Hindi naman siya yung kausap. Na overheard lang na parang di naman pinipigilan na kapag pa-picture na nga pinapa-stop na later na lang kapag buo na ganyan kasi nga
which you don't have the right to ask her.
Kahit tapos nakapagpa-picture na and all.
She's an annoying old lady. Get used to it.
So as manager, wait lang po, okay lang, mamaya na ganyan. So okay naman si nanay, diretso nga lang siya, pa-picture siya sa ibang members na nasa ibang lugar, nasa ibang pwesto din Tapos how
many subscribers am I gonna lose for having this point of view?
Super disrespectful. Kasi bigla siya nagpaparinig. Suplada mo kita mo to? Tapos pinakita niya yung picture ng mga nagpa-picture na daw siya kala Piolo Pascual, kala Sir Gary. Nagpa-vlog pa daw siya.
Wow, he was a worker that knew all of the Filipino artists.
Like,
he was pissed. So this is a dude that knew Filipino artists but worked at the airport and was basically giving them shit for playing Rockstar. I don't hate it. You can't, I mean, they have to learn this lesson eventually, right? If they're going to tour America, this is a lesson they were bound to learn. So hopefully people in their comment section are telling them how the West works and they're understanding, because they're going to experience this quite a bit. Like, this is a lesson you will learn touring in the United States, just like all the lessons I had to learn in all the weirdo European countries. These are lessons to be learned.
Di pa nga sikat, di nagpapapicture.
It's a very American thing to say.
Ganyan-ganyan daw, kaway-kaway, pero mga suplado naman, ganun. Tapos parang sinabi niya pa na,
sucks. You can never say no or you're a rock star.
Basta ang dami niya sinabi mga
that's awful.
Offensive.
They're so good to their fans too. It's this one time they're flying to America, they're stressed out, their manager's like, hey, can you just hold off? And they get screwed for it. Dude, they're just trying to be people. But it's a lesson you got to learn here, because you're going to be complaining every single day, Justin. You're going to be like, what is happening? So get used to it. And yeah, if you rock star out once, that's the story in the tabloids. You're now a rock star forever. Like, it's just so lame. Being famous sucks. This is the result of it. Completely misunderstood by one act. Insane.
I mean,
they got their vlogs.
Really disrespectful na bagay, especially nagtatrabaho ka doon.
Oh no.
And wala namang ginawang mali or masama yung tao. Tapos parang lahat kami parang as in ang lakas ng boses mo.
We're loud
if
people.
If ka sa area, maririnig mo. And even si
Yeah, he
nanay,
wanted to
nung
embarrass
nandun
you.
pa sa area during that time, walang paki sa kanya.
He felt like you didn't
Kasi
treat the people
nagpapapicture
right,
lang siya sa
so he
other
stood up
members.
for them
Nagtanong pa nga sa akin si nanay,
and
sabi
bullied
niya,
you.
Ay, ano nga pangalan nun? Yung nakakap, sabi niya ganun.
He's pointing out.
Ganyan, sabi
Oh,
ko,
no.
skin po, ganyan, papapicture po kayo,
Oh,
ganun.
no.
Tapos lumapit siya. Tapos nakakatawa pa nga kasi pag papapicture siya, pipicturean niya muna bago siya magpa-picture. So parang, bakit siya si kuya na nagwo-work doon sa
You could
airport,
complain.
bakit siya nagre-react nung
He would probably get in trouble.
So parang, ako ang ginagawa ko nung time na yun, pakinggan ko siya maigi kung ano yung point niya.
Yeah, that's what you gotta take in.
Ko na sana yung mga sasabihin ko kung kakausapin ko siya.
Ah, what a reflective
But the
dude.
thing is, hindi ko naman narinig masyado. I mean, parang ang hirap lang gumalaw kasi parang syempre delikado.
Right. The dude didn't approach him with logic, reason, and compassion and be like, hey, can we help this old lady out? He was like, look at these dickheads. And remember, there's a whole large population in the Philippines that resent the shit out of SB19. And this guy named other artists from the Philippines that are big and that he likes. So he might just be a hater. And then he saw them acting how he thought they were going to act, right? And then he felt so vindicated. He was like, oh, look at these. I knew they were just nice to people on camera. Like, I've seen enough of them where I think they are just nice people, but they're tired. Like, did you see poor Pablo? You guys gave him flour. I have a story about a flower where I hiked that thing. It was 3 airplanes, 2 trains, and a bus ride to get this flower back to my original fiance / girlfriend at the time, who became the wife, mother of my child, all this. So hustling flowers through airports internationally is not fun at all. It takes some dedication. And like, stop giving them gifts. Like, you give them a bear, all right, or something. That's really cool. I get what you're trying to do, but they have to throw that away. Like, they have to either throw it away or give it to... You've given them homework, basically, that feels bad. Like, if you truly want to support the boys, do so in the settings in which they set you up for it. Don't follow them to the airport. Don't go to their hotel. Just stop doing... whatever. You guys are going to hate me for that, but I don't like that. It puts him in these situations, and now he's going to be the rock star dickhead. Like, that's not fair. I think that guy was just a hater.
Hirap lang gumalaw kasi parang syempre delikado and all, pero talaga as in super disrespectful. So si manager namin,
It's hard to react with kindness and rational behavior when someone's yelling at you.
Dinedma niya na lang. Ano? Sabi niya.
Wow, this really ruined
SB19,
fucking Justin's day.
Kasama ka ba doon? Ano sabi sa akin? Sabi ko,
That's how much they care.
Sabi niya, kilala niyo ba si ano? Yung may 3 chicks dun eh. Chicks yung term niya. May 3 chicks dun eh. Nag-aabang daw. May dala daw mga ganyan. May 3 chicks dun eh. Hindi ko alam. Sandali, tawagan ko. Tawagan niya. Sabi, binidyo call niya. Dito pa, naghihintay ng luggage eh. Ayan no. Tapos ginaganon sa mukha namin yung video call. Ayan no.
That's wild.
Parang, well, sa mga past weeks naman experience namin. Pero like sa Filipino pa namin may experience yung ganun.
Yeah.
Tapos,
that dude's been Americanized. He's like, first, I'm gonna assume things about you. Then I'm gonna point them out with my confirmation bias. Then I'm gonna belittle you by telling other people you're still here. Oh my God. Yeah, you just like fuck around and find out right there, Western style. God, don't say no to pictures, I guess. It's not fair, right? Is it fair? No. He should be able to say no. But you can't tell people not to film you from afar. That's where you guys messed up. You can't tell people that. That is way over the line here.
It's very normal sa kanila. It's parang kami pa yung mali.
Aww.
Grabe. It's
Oh.
wow. The welcome committee.
He's so sad.
Sa pagland ng LA is
Oh.
shout out to you, Kuya.
This is their car accident after landing in Germany. Just so sad, and he needed to talk about it to the camera. Oh. Yeah, like most situations, there's some right and some wrong on both sides. That guy should not have been that aggressive. He seems like a hater, but here you have to be ready for that. Like, you got to be able to ignore that or have counter arguments that diffuse things. Like, walk up and be like, no, that's not us, man. Like, here's why. We're just so tired, and try to get the empathy. fighting back isn't. Having your manager walk up to people in America is whack. I can't articulate that enough. You can't do that. You can say no to selfies at your own peril, though. That will have consequences. If you're in public, you basically just have to, right? The moment they get a picture of some kid going like this and then later crying because you didn't sign their thing, like, you're done. This is now your job. It completely sucks, but that's part of your job. Yeah, it sucks. Okay, hopefully we'll get over that. They can breathe. This is the next day, maybe. They can start rehearsals. Cool. I think we're going to have to do this in another video. This is going to have to be sections. I literally just talked forever. Wow. Dude, they are somber AF. That one guy took the wind out of their sails. Oh. Dude, that was us. We just wanted to go home. I felt like such a pussy. But like, I just wanted to go home. Like, you just want to go home. Like, we had our stuff stolen from the wrecked car. So like, they stole all my work stuff, my work laptop. At the time I was in software, and I was like, I got 3 weeks to go on this tour. And I just remember I wanted to go home. You're just so somber. Oh, I feel for these guys. No amount of words help either. Just a little bit of time. But when you get taken advantage of and like told you suck basically in public when you land, and you came from a world where everybody adores you, that is hard. Yeah. Dancing will help. Get the endorphins moving. Yeah, they're tight as hell already.
Next vlog po natin yung papunta dito sa Hey!
Why do we have pretend Stell and... I'm confused.
Ano ito, maldita?
So dito na po tayo pa 6, 7...
Yeah, I can see their mood improving. Work always helps. Just bury yourself in work. Once you get through the first show, that's right, it's only one show.
Yeah.
Shit.
So 2, 1, 2 po. Anak. 3 po. Forward, nakalays.
I don't understand what those dancers are.
Sige. Forward po tayo, pero...
Josh. I just had kidney stone pain like you would not believe. That's amazing. Yeah, I think we're gonna do this another day. Oh my god, I need to get meds, I think. Oh, that's not good. Bye. Jesus.